Today was a phenomenal day for AMC. I mean, you're talking massive gains. We broke through a technical downtrend, and we could be headed for some pretty good upside potential. Now, look, I'm not going to say we're going to break out to $50 a share or anything right away, but we will talk about the next level of resistance because I do think we have a decent way to go before we get there. We'll talk about that. We've got Adam Aron making a big news and big moves in terms of at-home popcorn sales for AMC. And we've also got, utilization hitting 100% today. Now, if you're not exactly sure what that means, we will talk about it because the cost to borrow could and should, if utilization stays at 100, go through the roof. So we got a lot to cover in this video. We're going to jump right into it. And if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Now, look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you can use the link in the description for Webull. Super simple to set up your account. $100 deposit is going to get you at least 3 free stocks right now, and then any $1 crypto trade is going to get you your choice of $5 in free crypto. And then if you guys want a crypto exclusive exchange, you've got a Binance, Gemini, and Crypto.com as well. But guys, we got a lot to talk about, so let's just jump right into it. And where to start? Let's start with the fact that AMC broke out of the downtrend. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with the live streams, we were looking at some technical analysis on AMC earlier in the live stream, and you can see that we've had a descending trend line that has been around for the last several weeks. Every time that AMC started to bounce up, it hit that trend line and it was not able to break through it. We've also got some decent support on a horizontal level at $14.50. Now, if you take the two, you end up with a wedge. If you guys aren't familiar with a wedge, that's what everybody was looking at back at the end of 2021. The wedge that would have started on the bull flag from the run-up in June, and we were slowly moving down ever since. And we were using several different levels for that after we expanded. We were using that $20 level and the $30 level basically to hit that bottom of the wedge there. But now we've adjusted it a little bit because the price has been adjusted. The price was down to $14.50 instead of $20 per share. But what we have is a breakout of that downtrend. We moved above and we have follow through today, and we are testing that level around $18.50, $18.90 per share. Here's the deal. If we do have follow through and are able to break that level with, confirmation tomorrow, it is going to be a very good indicator that we could retest the next level of resistance, which is between $20 and $22 per share. Now, I know it's not a huge move up, but 10 to 20% is a very solid move in any stock, especially one that we believe is being as shorted as heavily as AMC, and it's going to bring a lot of faith back into AMC, no longer being in the teens again, but being in the 20s. It's going to be a good move, and we will get there if we have that confirmation and that follow-through. Next, let's talk about Adam Aron and the popcorn business. Now, I guess it was last year at the earnings call, Adam Aron said that they would be selling, grocery store popcorn. You can go to the store and get some AMC branded popcorn, take it home, pop it, watch some movies if you'd like. A lot of people were very interested in that because that idea came directly from AMC investors, directly from the apes out there. You and me, those of us that gave, suggestions to Adam Aron and the team during the earnings call. Those were picked up, and I don't know why Adam Aron couldn't implement this on his own, or the current team at AMC couldn't implement this, but they've got a brand new vice president that will be spearheading this project here and will be in charge of getting AMC popcorn on the shelves of grocery stores and different markets across the country. This is going to be a big revenue generator if, you got to keep in mind, guys, you can go to the store right now and you can get nearly any sort of brand of popcorn that you want. If They are able to compete with the big guys out there, Orville Redenbacher and Butter Lovers and Act 2 and, I don't know, Walmart brand popcorn, whatever's out there. If they're able to compete, this could be a very big revenue generator for AMC. Now, please remember, revenue is great for the balance sheet and income statement, but how much do we care about fundamentals? We're here for a short squeeze. We're not here to watch AMC's fundamentals increase. So very cool, and hopefully this Ellen, this vice president, does very well in implementing this new strategy that they've got out there. Now, let's discuss utilization. Let's discuss cost to borrow and what this means. Utilization at 100% means that all of the shares that are out there to be lent out are being utilized. They are 100% utilized. That means you cannot borrow another share of AMC if you wanted to, because there are none available. The utilization is at 100%. Now, when this happens, this can be for a variety of reasons. Share lending, the lenders are no longer lending their shares, or the borrowers are drastically increasing the amount of shares that they want to borrow on AMC. Now, cost to borrow should and will go up if the utilization rate for AMC stays at or near 100%. You got to think of that cost to borrow as a supply and demand indicator, okay? If more people are willing to borrow, they have to pay more to borrow it. If less people are lending it out, well, then you would have to pay more to borrow it so that you can entice those lenders to lend you those shares. Now, I know there's been some talk out there because Ortex made the statement that the utilization rate is not static. It can change throughout the day when more shares are made available to lend out. And I don't know why everybody just jumps on the wording of different things out there, but made available does not mean people are making shares to lend out. It means that somebody right now, okay, they might not be willing to lend their shares out for 1%. If that cost to borrow goes up to 2%, 5%, 10%, 20%, 50%, 100%, 300%. When it reaches a certain point, people will be willing to lend their shares out. Institutions will be willing to lend their shares out. So as that cost to borrow increases, more people could be willing to lend out, those shares become available to borrow, and the utilization rate will then drop. Well, if the utilization rate drops a little bit, maybe the cost to borrow will drop a little bit as well. And then, it all balances each other out with the supply and demand side of things. So utilization at 100% is a good signal. We want and need to see that cost to borrow increase to, increase the risk for the hedge funds. Because it's an annualized rate, yes, but it is paid on a daily basis by the short shares. So if that's at 100%, they are paying out 100% of their holdings in AMC short shares on an annual basis. If it's 200%, they're paying out 200%. Currently, with it only being 1%, they're only paying out they're paying a 1% annual fee to borrow their shares on AMC. Not a huge risk to the hedge funds, not a huge risk to the short sellers. But hey, if utilization stays around 100% where it's at right now, then we could absolutely see that number increase and absolutely create more risk for the hedge funds. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Which out of these three was your favorite? You've got the technical breakout to the upside, which could be great. You've got the popcorn hitting shelves, hopefully soon. And you've got the cost to borrow. Well, the cost to borrow is staying the same, but the utilization rate rising and hitting that 100% level today. Which one's your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. If this button right here is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro883 on Twitter and Instagram. Webull, Binance, Gemini, Crypto.com in the description below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.